Hi guys, I'm Nicola McKenzie, founder and mortgage advisor here at DM Mortgages. Many people are looking for ways that they can reduce their monthly mortgage payments. So in today's video, I want to talk to you about how an offset mortgage can help you to do just that. So to find out more, stay tuned. Now guys, before we get into the detail of today's video, make sure that if you enjoy the content on this channel, you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you never miss any future video uploads. Now DM Mortgages do not monetize this YouTube channel to give you guys the best viewing experience. So to show your support for this channel, when the time comes for you to review an existing mortgage or take out a new mortgage if you're looking to buy a property, then make sure that you head over to our website, which is dm.mortgage, and there you can book in for a free of charge mortgage consultation with a member of our mortgage advice team. Now guys, an offset mortgage is a really good way that if you have savings, you can use those savings to offset against your mortgage, which can help you to lower your monthly mortgage repayments. So in today's video, I'll be giving you a brief overview of what an offset mortgage is, some of the pros and cons, and then we'll look at a real life example. I have also got another video on the channel which looks at offset mortgages in a lot more detail, so check that video out as well. But to start with, an offset mortgage is basically a type of mortgage that's linked to one of your savings accounts. Now the money in your savings isn't used to pay off your mortgage, instead it's offset against the amount that you owe on your mortgage. So those savings are going to be used to lower the interest payments on the amount that you owe on your mortgage. So you're not going to earn any interest on the savings aspect of what you're holding in the offset mortgage account, but like I say, it is going to reduce the amount of interest that you're charged. So essentially, a lender will offset the amount that you have in savings and take it away from how much you owe on your mortgage. So here's a quick example. Let's say that I have a mortgage of £200,000, but let's say that I've got £30,000 in savings, and I take out an offset mortgage. So how that would work is, with the same lender, I would have a savings account of 30,000, but my mortgage, I would be charged interest on 170,000, because it would be my mortgage balance of 200, take away the amount I have in savings, which is 30,000. That then leaves 170,000 pounds, and the lender is going to charge me interest only on that 170,000 pounds. So when you have an offset mortgage, you have the choice. You can either offset those savings against your monthly payments, because your monthly payments would reduce on the basis that you are paying the bank less money. The other option that you have is that you can reduce the term of the mortgage. So that's not going to achieve what I am focusing on in today's video. If you're using an offset mortgage to reduce the term of the mortgage, then that's okay. That's still going to save you interest and is of course going to mean that you pay your mortgage off quicker. But today's focus is giving you an example and illustrating how you can use an offset mortgage to reduce your monthly repayments. So a few quick advantages and disadvantages of offset mortgages. Now the first advantage is that of course you could save more interest than you would earn in a savings account. So of course, you know, it does depend. What you need to think about, what interest rate can I get on my savings elsewhere versus is that going to save me money instead, offsetting it against my mortgage payments. Now, another advantage potentially that it can help you with is that you'll pay zero tax on the interest that you save. So again, that it can give plenty of tax advantages, particularly if you're a higher rate taxpayer, then an offset mortgage could potentially really help you. The other advantage to an offset mortgage is that you can still add to those savings, and as well you can still take the money out of the savings account in most cases. So if you needed to access that money or use it for you know, whatever you need to use them for, then you can usually get easy access to those savings. Now, some of the disadvantages of an offset mortgage. Going back to the earlier example I gave, if you were to offset £30,000 of your savings against a £200,000 mortgage, you're not going to earn any interest on the £30,000 worth of savings. What you are going to do is save interest on the £200,000 mortgage balance, because you're now only going to be charged interest on £170,000 mortgage balance. But the savings aspect of it, you're not earning interest on your savings. So that's something that you need to think about. The other disadvantage generally of an offset mortgage is that the interest rate that an offset mortgage will offer can, and this isn't always, so again, this is why you need to look at options with us, but often because of the flexibility and the benefits that come with an offset mortgage, the banks do tend to charge slightly higher rates of interest, generally speaking. So I think the point there is that unless you are going to fully utilise an offset mortgage, then it may not work out for you. So if you're going down the offset mortgage route, you just need to make sure that you are actually offsetting your savings to make sure that overall it is going to put you in a better position. As a viewer of this channel, I assume that you're considering purchasing a property in the near future. So it's important for you to know that DM Mortgages are an award-winning team of fully qualified mortgage brokers that provide advice to clients all over the UK. Now, we spend countless hours making free content for YouTube and other social media platforms to help to give you guys sound and useful information to make sure that you're in the best position to make informed decisions. To support this channel, when the time comes for you to consider your mortgage options, we want you to book a free online mortgage appointment with a member of our fully qualified mortgage advice team. Because without your help and support, keeping this channel going simply isn't possible. Now, we searched thousands of mortgage products from high street and specialist lenders to find the right deal for your circumstances. And we also provide a free will writing service to every DM client. So head over to dm.mortgage and book in for a free mortgage appointment when the time comes. And also make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you find the content useful. But for now, let's get back to the video. So now guys, let's look at a real life example. So like I said to you before, you can use the offset to reduce the term or reduce the monthly payments. So today's video is about how you can reduce the payments. So we're going to look at that. So let's say that my mortgage is over 25 years and my mortgage balance is £300,000. And let's say that I've found an offset mortgage that's going to offer me a rate of interest at 5%, okay? Now, let's say that I have £50,000 in savings. So I'm looking to offset that £50,000 to reduce the amount of interest I'm going to get charged from £300,000 on my mortgage to £250,000, okay? So I'm going to have £50,000 in savings. The lender's only going to charge me on the remaining balance of £250,000. Now, let's say that I can get a mortgage that's not an offset mortgage, because like I said to you, typically speaking, you may pay a slightly higher rate of interest with an offset, but that will still often save you money overall. So this graph gives us the option to compare what that difference looks like. So let's say that the best rate on the rest of the market is 4.5%, but it doesn't give me the flexibility to offset my savings, okay? So in which case, my monthly mortgage payments would be, with the offset option, my monthly payments would work out to £1,549 per month, okay? If I went with a mortgage that was not an offset mortgage, and instead of paying 5% interest, the non-offset option was offering me 4.5% interest, then my mortgage payments would be £1,667, okay? So you can see that even though the offset mortgage is charging me a slightly higher rate of interest, I'm still saving a fair bit of money per month off my mortgage payments because the savings are being offset against it, okay? Now, ordinarily, if I had a mortgage at £300,000 at 5% interest rate, then the monthly payments would work out to £1,752 per month, okay? So by offsetting that £50,000 off my mortgage payments, that's reducing my monthly payments by £201 per month. Okay, so you can see, guys, in the current economic climate where most people will see an increase to their mortgage payment, that's a really beneficial way for a lot of people that have got savings. Perhaps their savings are not doing a lot for them, or yeah, there's a lot of benefits to offsetting savings against your mortgage, in which case an offset mortgage is something to certainly consider if you do have savings. Whether or not it's right for you, of course, that's something that we can only advise you on in a one-on-one setting, but it's certainly something that is good to consider, because a lot of our clients at the moment are looking at and considering offset mortgages. So make sure you check out my other video that goes into offset mortgages in more detail, but I just wanted to give you an up-to-date snapshot of how offsets work, given that rates have been rising recently. Now, to look at your mortgage options, offset mortgages or any other type of mortgage, then head over to our website, dm.mortgage, and book in there for a free mortgage appointment with a qualified member of our mortgage advice team. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss any future uploads. And drop comments and questions in the comment section below. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video.